What's good, y'all? So I'm hearing Ashton Hall got exposed, man. So I wanted to check out some of his stuff. They say he raced Ishowspeed. They saying Speed beat him 4 times in a row. So I'm gonna check out some of his stuff and the clips from it. Yeah, let's go ahead and check this stuff out.
It's time for me to expose Ashton Hall. Speed versus Ashton Hall. Let's get this shit right. It's over for you. Go! He's slow as fuck! He's slow as fuck! Fuck this nigga! I'm out! Please! Fuck out of here! What I say? What I say? Too slow! Too slow! Too slow! Stop playing with me, dude! Get the fuck out of here, bro! Go! And you...
I'm ready to run again. If you really can beat me, I don't want to race you again. Wow.
It's time for me to expose Ashton Hall.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, but we all know Speed. Well, if you know anything about Speed, Ishowspeed, he is very fast. He's the fastest dude. I forgot what his 40 time was. We know Ashton Hall for making all the Instagram clips. He running against dogs, running against cars and stuff like that. But Speed has more of a calisthenic build. Ashton Hall has the creatine, muscle milk, hit the weights every day type of build versus Speed is actually more so built to run. So I could see Speed beating him a bunch of times. We know Ashton Hall did play some I think D1 college football, not much but some, right? But so you had to be somewhat of a good athlete to actually make it there. But yeah, it looks like he lost fair and square to Speed 4 times in a row. He was right there though. Like I'm saying, a step or two, maybe a step or two too slow. You know, we seen Speed beat other people in bigger margins. You know, I still want to see that one between him and Tyreek Hill. I don't think they've raced yet. I want to see that one. Ashton Hall was, with some videos after, so we'll go ahead and play him talking. People say he coping and he ain't never gonna recover. So let's check this out.
Of his forehead, the next one when you swipe, it's gonna be a side shot with me in the front. I'm gonna try to get him out of the frame though. You're gonna see me running. You won't see him at all. You might see a piece, maybe of his little hair, of his forehead. But he's not going to be in that frame fully. I'm telling you guys.
How fast? You lost 3 times.
Come on.
You slow, my boy.
Why are you leaving?
What's everybody saying? You scared because all your image is over with.
What's everybody saying?
All his Instagram image is over with. He not fast. You lost 3 times to me.
Come on.
You slow, my boy.
Why are you leaving?
Take your L.
You're faster than me. Why are you leaving?
Because I beat you 3 times.
Yeah, you did. What's everybody?
Yeah, man, look like Ashton Hall lost. He could have lost more gracefully. He didn't have to, keep trying, like I feel like, you already lost. Just let it go, bro. Just let it go, because you was really right there. This ain't gonna make you lose any IG followers. I've been seeing him get exposed for other things. Some people trying to say he's allegedly on steroids and he did this and he did that, or people complaining about his coaching and mentoring a lot. But I haven't really looked into that stuff, so I ain't gonna put those allegations on him. But to lose to Speed is not the worst thing in the world. Speed, he got that crackhead energy, bro. He got that crackhead energy and that crackhead speed. Sometimes it just hit a little different when you got that. So if I was him, I wouldn't really, just like look too hard into it or think too much about it. Like, it just is what it is, man. It is what it is. Hopefully this video can actually go up, because when I only reacted to one thing Ashton Hall, and it was his morning routine, and he ended up copywriting his morning routine video from Instagram. So it kind of made me kind of stay away from like the whole Ashton Hall stuff. But hopefully he's not doing this for this video right here, him or Speed. Hopefully I can post this and not have any problems. But yeah, man, it's just it's levels to it when it comes to the racing, man. I used to run track, and believe me, I know firsthand how you play football and you feel like you fast, and then you get on that track and it's a whole different thing. You can see he's running barefoot. Some of these videos should have took it to the track, honestly, and with some track spikes, because you're right there. You're right there. It's not like Speed is like way faster than him, but sometimes when your ego get involved, when your ego get involved, you just can't take it sometimes. And then Speed is a whole, like, I guess like a kid still, like 18, 19, Ashton Hall, like in his later 20s or maybe his 30s. So, it just is what it is. Take the free publicity, man. You should have said something funny when you did it, I think it's just a race. It said Ashton Hall trains 6 times a day and treats his body like a temple just to lose 4 times to Ishowspeed, who eats like shit and doesn't train. I think Speed definitely works out. I don't think you got to think when you're younger like that, you can go eat McDonald's and still, run a 4.3 in a race. So it's like it hit different when you're younger. As you age, you really got to start taking care of yourself. Got to start taking care of your flexibility and all that stuff. I know me right now, I definitely will have to make sure I get a good stretch in before I do any sprints, because your boy 28, what I'm saying, still relatively young, but you lose a lot of that springiness you had in your late teens. I'm not gonna lie. So you definitely got to eat right to maintain it. You got to eat right for sure. But let me know what y'all think about this video. Did Ashton Hall get exposed by Speed? Does this not matter at all? I don't really think it matters at all in the grand scheme of things. People were already part of what made Ashton Hall grow so big was people. It's like people that really take him serious. Those are the people who like join his programs, and then the people who just think it's funny, right? So it just adds to the lore of Ashton Hall, and also to the lore of Speed. He's always doing something different. Shout out to Speed, shout out to Ashton. As always, love y'all. I'm out.